Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I got some messages, people asking me how I get to use the glutathione rectally. So this is just a short video. I just opened the capsule. So mind you, this was when I was still using the 2 capsules per day. So right now I've upgraded my dose. So this is just to bust it open, get a small scoop and put it in. Then you get water. At this point I wasn't really using the distilled water, I was using a normal water. So as you can see, you just open it, and mind you, when you are doing this, you want to make sure your hands are properly washed. Like, do it in a clean environment, and just make sure everything is clean. Then you get something like a spoon, anything, to stir. You need this to stir it as you're making it. So at this point I just added the water. Usually I don't advise you using much water on this, because if you use a lot of water, your body might not be able to take it for too long. So I advise using very tiny water for this. Yeah, just use small water to mix this. I usually use the teaspoon to measure it. As you can see, just a little bit. I don't put the whole of the teaspoon because I might need to add a little bit more later. So I just put it inside and stir. As you can see, you can just stir this as much as possible if you have time. You don't need to keep stirring, like you don't need to stir for too long. You can just let it sit. Maybe after adding your baking soda, it will mix. Then later you can just stir a little bit, but I like doing it continuously because I use it immediately. So then you just take a little of the baking soda. Don't mind this baking soda, I've been using it for a while. It's the bicarbonate soda, so you can use any brand of your choice, any brand of the baking soda. Please use very little of this, very little. As you can see, this one is very little because the spoon was already wet, so it's not like it's much. So I just used what got attached to the spoon. Then immediately you add it inside, you find out that it starts foaming, like it starts coming up. So at this point you need to stir as much as possible, or you stir a little bit and leave it for a while, like I said before. So this is a very good method to use your glutathione, and I have like 2 methods I do. This is like the easiest, so I'm going to show you another method maybe on a different video, not on this one. So that I started with. So it's a very good method too. It works very well. So at this point you just let it mix together as much as possible. Then mind you, I'm using the Jarrow's brand. Okay, so I just added a little bit of water. I told you I didn't add the whole teaspoon at once. I just added a little, then later added a little more to just make it. I don't add it at once because at some point you would still need a little bit. Once the baking soda is inside, it will be like the whole water is not there. So I just like adding, that's my own method, adding a little bit to just bring it down. So you can use, I don't know, I've not tried any brand with this method. When I was using the Noun brand, I didn't use it rectally. So this one, I used it, I've been using it rectally. I've never taken this Jarrow's brand like verbally. No, it has always been rectally. It's the method that I got to know works very well, like very well, very fast. So you can try this method. If you've been taking it verbally and you don't really get results, just try using this method, because all you just need is the syringe, baking soda, the bicarbonate soda, a scoop, very tiny one, and a spoon. Please mind you, use the teaspoon, don't use a tablespoon so you don't get confused, especially with the measurements for the water measurements. If you get confused about this, you will not be able to hold this for too long. So don't worry if you are using this and you find out that you can't hold this for more than 20 minutes. Don't worry, it's normal. If you're starting it, you can't hold it for too long. I used to think I would never be able to hold it for too long, but now I can even hold it for like 4 hours. Yeah, I can hold it for 4 hours, especially if I'm not leaving the house. So I only want to like just bring it down maybe when I want to leave the house and I feel gassy. You're gonna feel very gassy when you use this. Your stomach is going to be like bloated. Yeah, it's going to be very bloated. So it's normal, but after a while you're going to be able to hold this for a very long time. Don't worry if it's still looking milky. If it's still looking milky after mixing it, don't worry, just send it to your syringe. Send it take it into the syringe and you can leave it for a while. Make sure you remove all those space in it to avoid too much gas. So make sure you push it and cover those space that the water did not fill. Then you leave it in, like you can just leave it in the syringe for a while, but usually I just use it directly. I don't care, I use it directly. Then mind you, if you are using this method, be very careful. Don't just push the whole syringe inside of you. If you push it inside of you, then you're going to injure yourself. Make sure you get a lubricant. Like right now I use the Vaseline, the normal Blue Seal, the Johnson Vaseline Blue Seal, but it's finished, so I'm just going to use this oil, this Jamaican castor oil, to just lubricate. You just need a little, just tap your finger on it and just lubricate there. Don't ever insert it without lubricating there. Please don't irritate that area. Then make sure you insert just 1 inch. Trust me guys, if you insert it more than 1 inch, you are just going to be doing something else. Like it will be as good as just swallowing it through the mouth. So if you don't want to just waste all your efforts, make sure you are putting it in just very short as possible, like just like an inch far. Don't take it too far from that. If not, really, it's just a waste of time. Just swallow your pills. So this is it.